Imagine stepping into a king's court with a signed peace treaty in your hands, only for the ruler to smile, then suddenly scream the order that seals your fate. What happened next at Dingane's Kraal shocked an entire nation and rewrote the map of southern Africa. Stay with me. This story is darker and more calculated than most history books dare to tell.
In the early 1830s, thousands of Boer families left the Cape Colony in search of freedom and new land during the Great Trek. Their leader, Piet Retief, was a determined man who believed diplomacy could secure a future for his people. He arrived at Dingane's Kraal, the powerful Zulu King's royal settlement, carrying a signed deed. The agreement promised the Voortrekkers land in exchange for recovering stolen cattle. For a brief moment, hope hung in the air. The Boers performed traditional dances, gifts were exchanged, the treaty was celebrated. Then, in one heartbeat, everything changed. Dingane rose and gave a single chilling command. Retief and his entire delegation were seized. The carefully signed treaty was nailed to a pole, not as a symbol of peace, but as a trophy of betrayal. But this was only the beginning. Days later, coordinated Zulu forces struck Voortrekker camps, particularly at what would become known as Weenen, the place of weeping. Entire families were caught in the conflict. The violence that followed was devastating on both sides. This was no sudden rage. Historical accounts suggest it was a calculated move by Dingane to eliminate Boer leadership and push back the advancing trekkers. The retaliation was fierce. For months, tension and guerrilla fighting continued until December 1838, when a much smaller Voortrekker force faced a massive Zulu army at a river that would forever be called Blood River. The outcome of that battle would reshape the destiny of Natal and South Africa itself. The betrayal at Dingane's Kraal remains one of the most tragic and pivotal collisions between two proud peoples fighting for land, sovereignty, and survival in 19th century southern Africa. It's a story of broken trust, clashing worlds, and how one moment of deception changed history forever.